Let's talk about Leeds United versus Brighton. Yesterday, it was an okay game, but questions are still emerging for us, and most importantly, we are not good enough. Now, yes, there were some great spells in the first half, probably in the first 10 minutes. How many chances do we need? And then we start fulling in the back foot, and then Brighton starts to get on our asses, because it's not one thing that is happening, it is many things. The midfield starts to become a little bit lazy. Somerville again a little bit more lazy. It's just, I don't know, tricky one. Who knows? I don't know. But let me know what you think about the game yesterday. Obviously Leeds United drew 2-2 against Brighton at home at Ellen Road, but it wasn't good enough. Two good goals from our team. Bamford finally scored, but obviously it was from a deflection, but obviously got it, which was good. Jack Harrison's goal, I screamed. The cat was sitting next to me for the first time in 20 odd bloody years. I'd say 20 years, but 3 years, because he's only been alive for 3 years. The point is that we at least scored 2 good goals, but we nearly lost. We're still at the bottom. We're still in relegation zone. We've let Southampton catch up to us, and now they're 2 points behind us, which means we need to creep back up. Everton won the other day. Now we need to get our fingers and get going. We need to pull our fingers out of our asses and go. We need to do this, and hopefully we can make some sort of good run of it, because Rodrigo was back, which was absolutely great. You could see the quality on the pitch, but his touches, honestly, it was so infuriating, because I wanted him to touch it and get on with it and do it. But the thing was, every time he got the ball in the box, he missed it, took a big touch, and the ball went out of play and all this stuff. So hopefully in the next sort of couple of games, we get to readjust. Wolves is a must win now. We've got some tough games ahead, and it's not looking good. Let's see what we've got. We've got Wolves on Saturday the 18th at 3 PM, which again, I've got a question for you guys. Sky Sports, BT Sports, you know, all the streaming football sites, programs, or whatever you want to call them, what's going on with them? Football's every week on a 3 PM, never shown on football. People are paying for these football subscriptions and la-da-da-da-da, right? And they never show them at 3 PM. Most of the games are at 3 PM on a Saturday. And then you got the odd few in the week, Tuesday games, Wednesday games, whatever. I don't understand. If you've got a subscription to BT Sport or Sky, what is the point in having it? Because they never show the games anyway. And, you know, Super Sport, if you know what I'm saying, is a good channel to watch your football, especially if you're in Europe. Europe's a good site. If you're abroad or other means, then you can go and watch the football at 3 PM Saturday. But very disappointed in, you know, the UK system in terms of watching live football. If you love football that much, why are we paying, or why are people paying £60 to £100 a month for these streaming platforms like BT Sport and Sky Sports? So it's a little bit disappointing, to be honest, but at least we got a draw, at least we got a point. A point is better than no point, but we needed to win yesterday. There was a couple of things that threw me off. Obviously Jack Harrison was a little bit kind of moving into different places, which was good, getting up the pitch, but there was some times where people kept hogging the ball and losing it. There was one instance where Somerville got the ball, it was like, probably, I think it was like the 60th minute or something, or before he came off, and he was in our half of the pitch, and he was trying to do with a skill, lost the ball, they went on target. I think this was just before the goal against us, the header, McAllister, I believe, but even so, woeful defending on that McAllister goal. Like, Matoma headers it, boom, McAllister heads it back, it's straight into the goal, which is so frustrating, because our defence is so strange. And now we've got a few games left this season. We've got Wolves next, then Arsenal. Take a look at this. Arsenal next after Wolves. We're screwed for that game. That's a lose-lose. So we need to win Wolves. And then after that, Tuesday the 4th of April, we've got Nottingham Forest. Then we've got Palace. Then we've got Liverpool. Then we've got Fulham. then we've got Leicester, then we've got Bournemouth, then Man City, then Newcastle, then West Ham, and then our final game of the season on the 28th of May is against Spurs at Ellen Road. Now, that is very, very, very scary, if I'm honest. If you're a Leeds fan, a football fan, whatever team you support, if you're in a similar situation to us, then, you know, what can I say? Because we're a little bit screwed at the moment, and hopefully we can start getting on the pitch a little bit more. These training sessions, you can see that Gracia is coming in and working his magic, but we need to be quicker, we need to be more efficient, we need to communicate, we need to think. When we're playing, we move as a team. Yesterday, some parts we were communicating great, and we're moving as a team, but then we just lose all over the place. One big thing that stood out to me yesterday was Luke Ayling. Luke Ayling does well in some parts, some games, and then the others absolutely woeful, meaning terrible. Matoma, every over-the-head ball, Ayling couldn't get to him, couldn't go past him. Matoma ran past him all the time, couldn't get up to, like, Luke Ayling couldn't chase him, and we were very vulnerable down that left side. And now, you know, surely Victor Orta can see that the players aren't good enough. I know they're good players, but they're not good enough for this team. And this is why, if we stay up this season, touch wood, if we stay up, then we need a massive investment in the summer transfer window, at least 150 million. I will keep backing this saying. 150 million pounds invested into the club when the 49ers take over in the summer, if we stay up, and we need a complete clear out, complete change team like Nottingham Forest has. Look at where Nottingham Forest are. Currently, Nottingham Forest are sitting at 14th. They were at the bottom a couple of months ago, before like near the World Cup. So we need to sort it out and get a move on with what we're doing, because it's clearly concerning now, and we're clearly not performing good enough. Yes, you can see little bits of improving, but we're not winning any games. We're conceding goals every game, and it's just disappointing. We should have won the Man United game a few weeks ago, but we didn't. It's just absolutely disappointing. And now we need to, you know, Victor Orta and the staff and the team, they need to get hungry for this, because every season for the last 3 seasons we have been in a relegation fight. Disappointing, but it was a good game overall. Tough spells, but you could see the gaps that they're trying to do. Communication is lacking, teamwork is lacking. There's no I in Team Somerville. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to dig at you, but you hog the ball too much. You hold the ball too much. You lose it. You go on the floor weak. And Aronson as well. Aronson, you were great at the beginning of the season. You were absolutely amazing at the beginning of the season. Now you just fall over. You fall over and you hold your leg or whatever. If you're injured, fair enough. But you always, every single game you're on, you fall over. You missed 3 chances yesterday, which, fair enough, great chances. But every time you get a through ball and it gets to you, you lose it. Because you can't get your feet in right. Which is, I know it's difficult, but you need to work on it, mate. Honestly, I feel bad me saying this, but I love Leeds United. I love you all as a team. Each player, I think you're great. But there's certain things that is so frustrating for a fan, and many fans watching this video, or many fans watching Leeds United and other teams as well, where you constantly watch week in, week out, and the footing and the touching, it's just not there. It's like a build-up and then it disappears, dissipates. So yeah, so let me know what you think about the game in the comments down below. Smash the subscribe button, please. It does help me out a bunch. And most importantly, I'm on TikTok. I'm on TikTok and I'm releasing clips and on here shorts every single week. So please check it out. And yeah, I'll see you guys very soon.